When you think about Lightspeed inventory management, is the tool really worth it? I mean, forget about all the buzz, all the commercials, all the ads. Is Lightspeed inventory management really worth it? In today's conversation, I will answer that question, and I'll give you tips, tricks, and hacks to really use Lightspeed management or even use an alternative. Let's first look at this product at a glance. Okay, so when you think about Lightspeed, I want you to think about a tool that is great for retail. And the cool thing is you have a built-in POS platform, so point of sale. You have a comprehensive set of inventory management solutions, and you have over 60 to 75 integrations. Fantastic. The only thing we don't like with Lightspeed is that the user experience can be better. Okay, Lightspeed, if you're listening to me right now, you need to do a better job. You have engineers in-house. Make sure they really get on top of that and really improve things, because the user experience can be a little confusing. I'll explain that later on. So the thing here is that if you need to track retail inventory, if you need to find ways to optimize your retail inventory, Lightspeed Inventory Management is a great tool for you. With Lightspeed HQ, which actually is a platform under which the Lightspeed Inventory Management comes from. Lightspeed HQ, you get both for the price of one. So the thing here is that if you want to go with Lightspeed, you need to really think about having Lightspeed HQ or Lightspeed by itself. The thing is that you want to connect your inventory management to your POS, to your point of sale platform. And by the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We love having this kind of convo every now and then. And in today's conversation, we're speaking about Lightspeed, the inventory management. So you have Lightspeed HQ. So really, it's the inventory management platform that is built in with the POS. So the question is it really worth it? Well, it is worth it, but there are a few caveats I will speak about later on. It's important to understand that Lightspeed really allows you to monitor inventory in real time, so you are able to centralize this inventory management across multiple platforms. But again, Lightspeed is best for retail. Of course, you can use it for a restaurant business. You can use it for any business where you need to really track parts, units, and inventory. But it is really wonderful. It is really, when you analyze the modules, when you analyze the dashboard, when you analyze the analytics, it is really wonderful for retail. Let me dig a little deeper here. So the thing is that you have to think about Lightspeed, the POS, and Lightspeed, the inventory management. So Lightspeed inventory management software is one part of the Lightspeed HQ retail plan. So the platform is designed for retail small businesses to sell products directly to customers, typically in a brick and mortar store, with the opportunity to expand to e-commerce as well. So when you think about Lightspeed that way, think about the diametric opposite of let's say an inflow, for instance, where you have to really do B2B, but Lightspeed is really B2C. Okay, that's the inherent nature of the tool, and we love the fact that is that you have the ability to integrate a POS to an inventory management tool. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. And the cool thing here is that we love the fact that Lightspeed does have built-in integrations to other platforms. Fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're talking about Lightspeed Inventory Management Review. This is an in-depth investigation into the pros and cons, the ins and outs, everything you need to know about this tool. So you have POS built in, you have inventory management, you have warehouse management, you have order fulfillment, you have a constellation of things. You have integrations to the major programs in your tech stack, whether it is sales, whether it is project management, whether it is CRM, whether it is order fulfillment. So you really have a lot of stuff. What we love about Lightspeed inventory management is also the fact that you are able to do a lot of things in terms of planning. So reporting, analytics, and planning really take center stage when you think about Lightspeed inventory management. And the cool thing is that this system is mainly cloud-based. Now, we have heard that basically you can set it up on your computer at work. Let's say you can say, you know what, I don't want cloud-based, I want desktop-based. It is possible, but this will cost you a lot more. Okay, so overall, just to kind of recap here, when we talk about Lightspeed, this is really great for retail. This is your quintessential inventory management tool for retail. This tool is going to revolutionize how you manage inventory across not just one, two, three, or four, but multiple stores, multiple warehouses, multiple locations. So overall, this is really great. And one thing I want to say also is that Lightspeed, as of the date of this show, is the only POS system on the market with inventory management capabilities, making it a worthwhile investment for retail stores that need both. I mean, people talk about Square, but Square has a POS, but Square doesn't have a robust inventory management system. Same thing for QuickBooks or Shopify. Let's talk about suitability here. So when you think about Lightspeed inventory management, whom is it suitable for? So let's quickly go through the pros and cons of this tool. The pros: you have a built-in point of sale system, inventory tracking across multiple locations, and over 60 integrations, 60 to 75. Boss. This is really, really great. I mean, the built-in POS system already, right off the bat, really adds significant value. As I said before, people talk about, well, you know, when it comes to inventory management, Lightspeed is not the only one. The Shopify does it, QuickBooks does it, and Square does it. As I just said, they do it. But honestly, you got to look at Shopify inventory management. You got to look at Square inventory management to really see if if the tool is really for inventory management. I mean, yeah, if you have a Shopify inventory management, you have Square inventory management, you have QuickBooks inventory management, you have lightweight inventory management. You don't have anything robust. You can't do anything robust with Square inventory management, but you can do a lot with Lightspeed inventory management. With Lightspeed, you have the best of both worlds. You have a POS that is robust, but you also have an inventory management software tool that can do a lot of things, that provides you with the granularity you need to actually manage your inventory, track it, monitor it, do everything you need to do. Okay, so honestly, on this point, it's really give credit where credit is due. Of course, we criticize when we have to criticize. It is our job. We review products here, we review software here, we review services here. But when credit is due, we give credit. So those are the three pros that I really want you to pay attention to when you think about Lightspeed. So you have built-in POS system, inventory tracking across multiple locations, and over 60 to 75 integrations. What about the cons here? Well, the user experience and design is a little confusing. I said that before. Lightspeed, if you're listening to me, you guys have a lot of money. You have many engineers in-house. Fix that. Please fix that. Okay, your user experience and design is confusing when it comes to let's say the modules around inventory tracking, inventory storage, unit tracking, and unit adaptability. I mean, you know what I mean when I say that. So basically, it's important for you to give a complete overview. So basically, when a user actually goes to the dashboard, the homepage, the user should be able to get to the most important features within a few clicks. Not 20 clicks, not 5 clicks, not 10 clicks. Okay, you really want, this is like UX and UI 101. So Lightspeed, please fix that. It's a little thing, but it is an annoying element. So please fix that. So you also have a no warehouse management functionality. You have analytics available only with the advanced plans. Let's talk about the pricing here. So when we talk about Lightspeed, you also have a constellation of pricing. You basically have 4 pricing plans, and I'm going to really detail that for you. Now, Lightspeed does not have plans specifically for inventory management, so each plan includes POS as a base. It's kind of similar to Shopify. They all want you to buy to get their POS. Okay, so Lightspeed wants you to get its POS. That's all. So in fact, inventory management functions as a separate tab of the software, so it's there regardless of whether you want it or not. So the pricing for Lightspeed is on par with the industry average for inventory management, and it provides POS too. So if you're looking for an affordable retail options, Lightspeed fits the bill. So let's quickly dig a little deeper here so we have a clear idea what the pricing plans are really. Okay, so with Lightspeed, you have the lean plan, you have the standard plan, you have the advanced plan, and then you have the enterprise plan. Let me break it down for you. So when you have the lean plan will start you around $69 to $75 a month. Okay. But that plan has no e-commerce features and no analytics, so it's not really worth it, honestly, unless you have very basic needs for when it comes to inventory management for your retail operation. We would not advise you to go with the lean plan. If you want to go with Lightspeed, of course, though. But you have the standard plan. That's where you start really feeling a little bit of the juice. So you really have, like, for the standard plan, they'll charge you like 129, 119 to $125 a month, and it does have e-commerce features. This is really good. You have you don't have analytics, and which is really, this could be a bummer. But hey, listen, if you don't need again to analyze your inventory that much, you should be fine. And then you have the advanced plan. So the advanced plan is kind of cool because here they're charging you $200 a month when billed annually. You have, of course, you have e-commerce features. You also have analytics. Fantastic. You have, and the last part is the enterprise plan. This you have to call sales, and Lightspeed sales will give you they'll give you a customized quote or whatever. So, but this is actually the apex of Lightspeed service offer. So you have e-commerce features, you have analytics, you have advanced integrations with other Lightspeed services. It's just great. So the thing you need to understand here is that since Lightspeed inventory management is built out of the retail POS system, you only get one register. Okay, so additional register will cost you $29 a month. You have integrated payments in the system, and Lightspeed payments rates of 2.6% plus 10 cents, one of the better POS rates on the market. So this is really cool. I want to talk about the features that you really want to pay attention to. So there are some features that you really need to clarify. If you want to, let's say you want to deepen the knowledge here, it's important to talk about the features that really make Lightspeed being Lightspeed, really, so to speak. Okay. So I first want to talk to you about the major features. But by the way, boss, I want to remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about what? Lightspeed inventory management. This is an in-depth review, so you have a clear idea what we're talking about here. Okay, so I want to talk to you first about the fact that you have a built-in POS. So when you think about Lightspeed and the features that I want to talk to you about, I want you to think about four important elements that make up what Lightspeed really is. You have a point of sale system, you have inventory tracking, you have seamless service integrations, and then you have cross-channel compatibility. Let's first talk about the POS, the point of sale system. So this one is a no-brainer, right? So when you go with Lightspeed, of course you have the POS. That's where they started. Like, that's Lightspeed bread, let's say, I'm just blanking on the phrase. Basically, that's how they make their money, okay, through POS. So no other inventory management platform, I want to say it again, on the market has a built-in POS like Lightspeed's. Sure, Square has inventory management, but it's nothing to write home about. Same thing for Shopify, same thing for QuickBooks, okay? In fact, Lightspeed POS is our top pick for inventory, and we are like really, when you look at all the features that it has, it's just fantastic. The main features cover retail, restaurants, and golf businesses. So having built-in POS makes it easier for you to run your business out of the box. As the owner of a retail small business, you need to track inventory and process payments, and with Lightspeed, you can do both in the same app. Fantastic. You also, besides inventory POS, besides built-in POS, you also have inventory tracking. So Lightspeed inventory tracking is superb in our view. You can track inventory across multiple locations using SKUs and unique serial numbers to see which products are where. Plus, inventory reports help you identify what's selling and needs to be replenished sooner rather than later. And one of the benefits of having a built-in POS system is that every single transaction goes through Lightspeed. So think about centrality of analysis. Think about centrality of the reporting process. This is really good. And Lightspeed even lets you create unlimited barcodes for free. So there is a little downside. There is no option to track inventory through warehouses or other channels, but you can manage purchase orders and automatically input them when new products arrive in your store. And so just remember that Lightspeed is built primarily for retail businesses and cannot handle complex inventory tasks. Okay, like what we talk about inventory, like manufacturing tasks. No, if you're a manufacturing product, if you're producing, if you have, let's say you have a complex operation, if you have raw materials, work in process, you have finished goods, and you are trying to see how all those movements are moving throughout your supply chain, Lightspeed is not going to handle that. It's not going to be able to handle that. I want to talk to you also now about the fact that you have so many integrations within Lightspeed. This is really an important element to talk about. So the cool thing is that the importance of having integrations is that, when you first, okay, integrations actually do two things. Number one, they help you actually communicate. They help your existing tech stack communicate with new tools, new programs. And number two, as your operation scales, as your operation grows, you are able to do things seamlessly. You don't have to buy a new program. You don't have to buy a new software tool. You don't have to buy all that. No, it's done automatically, boss. It's really done automatically. So if you, the cool thing about Lightspeed is that you have you have a lot of room to grow. The integrations cover over 25 categories, including accounting, yeah, analytics, yeah, customer service, check, marketing, check, payment providers, check, payroll, check, warehouse management, check. All right, so this is really good. And the cool thing here is that, well, the thing is that it does have a lot of integrations. The only thing they don't do, and you know what, I don't blame them because the other players do the same thing. The only thing Lightspeed doesn't do is actually help you integrate with other POS systems. Okay, you can say, well, this is a little lame, but hey, listen, they all play the same game. So Lightspeed does not let you integrate with Square and Shopify. And Square and Shopify, they do the same thing. So you can't blame Lightspeed, in terms of that strategy. And also, Lightspeed is compatible with e-commerce and brick-and-mortar stores. Okay, so Lightspeed is really built for retail stores. With so many brick-and-mortar retail businesses going online, you want to ensure that your inventory management and POS system can come with you, right? So, well, the standard and advanced plans offer an advanced integrated e-commerce platform, so you can sell online and in-store at the same time. So this is kind of cool. So now e-commerce integration may seem like a basic feature at this point, but you have no idea how many inventory management systems require pricey integrations to connect e-commerce functions. And Lightspeed actually offers a fully built-in e-com store, so you never have to leave the platform to sell. This is really good. No need to buy like a plugin. No. You actually get everything done automatically. And so really, this is really good, and you should really avail yourself of this opportunity if you ever wanted to go online at some point anyway, in which you should. Let's talk about rivals. So when we talk about Lightspeed, of course, we have to talk about the rivals. This is important. So Lightspeed does have a few players to compete against. So we have Zoho Inventory, we have Inflow Inventory, we have Odoro, we have Sin7, and we have Observe, among others. Okay, we do have others, but yeah. So when you think about Lightspeed, first of all, Lightspeed is charging you like about $69 a month if billed annually. Of course, you have inventory tracking, you have POS built in, yes. What about Zoho? Now, Zoho doesn't have a POS. Zoho does not have a point of sale tool. So you do have inventory tracking with Zoho. Of course, you have a constellation of very sophisticated modules and capabilities that come with Zoho, of course, but you don't have a built-in POS. Same thing for Inflow Inventory. So Inflow Inventory, so by the way, Zoho starts you at $0. So Zoho is completely free when you start, which is great for startups. But yeah. Inflow Inventory, they start charging you right off the bat. So they're charging you $89 to $100 a month when billed annually. And basically you have inventory tracking, of course, but you don't have a POS built in. Same thing for Odoro. So Odoro is a little more expensive. You are paying like a $4.99 to $5.99 a month when billed annually, and you have inventory tracking, but you do not have POS built in. Sin7. What about Sin7? Another stellar player in this industry. You have the ability to start with $399.99, and that's the starting price. You have inventory tracking, wonderful, but you don't have a POS built in. And what about Observe? So Observe is another player in this industry. So they're charging you about $200 to $250 per month when billed annually, plus $50 for the POS terminal. Okay, and here you have inventory tracking, but you do not have POS built in. So all of those, you can see that the only strong advantage of Lightspeed here is the combo, is the duality of let's say a POS and also inventory management. So inventory tracking capabilities. So what is our verdict? So Lightspeed inventory management, go or no go? This is really interesting. And our answer is it's a go. It's definitely a go. I mean, when you look at the constellation of features, when you look at the constellation of capabilities or modules that Lightspeed offers, Lightspeed is definitely a go for us. Now, of course, you have to be like, it really works better if you already have if you're already using the Lightspeed POS. If you're currently using the Lightspeed for your point of sale activities, your point of sale needs, then it becomes a lot easier because they sort of force you, like Lightspeed sort of forces you to get your POS. Okay, so Lightspeed overall, the way we analyze it, it's a great POS and inventory management combo, but it's mainly built for POS. That means it's not one of the best inventory management platforms on the market, but it offers more upfront than any other brand could. Its price for inventory management and POS is also remarkably good for retail businesses just starting out. So if you're looking for, let's say, a system that can help you track sales and do basic inventory counts, even more than basics in some cases, then Lightspeed is good for you. Overall, with this combination of POS and inventory management, Lightspeed really, at the end of the day, does an excellent job. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let me quickly recap to this conversation. I was just giving you an in-depth review of Lightspeed. So I gave you a glance into the Lightspeed operation and the suitability, pricing, features, the rivals, and the verdict. Thank you. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.